This is Auckland's Radio Line, 100.6 FM.
It's Duncan Garner.
All right, 3.5 minutes away from 4 o'clock. It is good to have your company. This story, quite frightening story, isn't it? A baby's neck has been broken by a chiropractor in Australia in an incident doctors there say shows the profession should stop treating children. A fascinating case. Let's talk about it here. Professor Shaun Holt from Victoria University joins me now. Shaun, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon, Duncan.
What do you make of this?
I'm afraid it doesn't surprise me at all. My colleague Andrew Gilby and myself, we put a warning out 2 or 3 years ago now, saying that we didn't think that parents should take children, particularly newborns, to see chiropractors for any reason whatsoever. And the fact that this terrible thing has happened, unfortunately, is no surprise.
Does this happen in New Zealand? I'm not asking, a baby's necks and backs broken in New Zealand, but do babies go to chiropractors in New Zealand?
Absolutely. In fact, I was looking on the chiropractic organisation website just before I came onto the show, and they recommend chiropractic treatment, which is manipulation, quite a violent manoeuvre of the spine and the neck for newborns and children for conditions such as colic, crying, reduced appetite, ear infections and sleeping problems.
In fact, when we had our first born about 12 years ago, I was recommended, because she had colic, I was recommended an osteopath. Is that a better way to go?
No, the treatment by manipulating the spine doesn't have any effect on colic whatsoever. Colic's, quite a horrible thing and lots of crying. There's no really good treatment, and it generally goes after a few weeks. But for some reason, chiropractors in particular think that if you can tweak the spine, you can somehow treat it, and you can't. There's no evidence to support that at all.
And the reason is babies are so delicate, aren't they, in terms of their bone development, their structure?
Of course, the last thing you want to do is to be doing this quite violent manoeuvre on a newborn or even a child's spine. It's crazy.
So how do we get the warning out there? I mean, I know we're obviously talking about this today, but your warning's been out for a couple of years, and with all due respect, are people listening?
I do my best to get the warning out there, so it's great that I've got this airtime now, and I just repeat, I wouldn't advise parents take children or particularly newborns to chiropractors for any reason whatsoever, and also for adults. I wouldn't let a chiropractor anywhere near your neck. There have been hundreds of cases of reports of tetraplegia, stroke and even death, which seem to be resulting from chiropractors twisting the neck, so just don't let them near your neck.
I've been in a chiropractor for the last few weeks because I had a bad back at the bottom of my back and they were playing with my neck. I mean, is there any time you should go to a chiropractor, or are you saying that these people, you should stay away from them?
Look, for a bad back, that's fine. An adult with a bad back and you want to get tweaked by a chiropractor, you may get some relief, and I don't have a problem with that. Your spine's pretty robust. But if they want to treat things like asthma or ear infections or neck problems, and particularly in children, I'd stay well clear.
Good on you, Shaun. I certainly appreciate your interview this afternoon. Shaun Holt, of course, adjunct professor at Victoria University. Some very interesting advice there. I want to get that one online, actually. We'll get that interview online in case you know someone who may want to hear that sort of advice and have missed it. We'll put that up online at radiolive.co.nz.